What's up, everybody? It's DS1 Games. We're back with the Atlanta Falcons CFM. Playing our final division opponent that we haven't played this yet. The New Orleans Saints. So hopefully we can start off with a win versus this opponent we playing in back-to-back weeks.
Well, first opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us. We've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season.
Why is he got a blue kicking off the
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Okay, ready?
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Taking it right
Let's get
down
out early.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, you can't catch me. You can't catch me, Kool-Aid.
Bijan Robinson with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
That's the TV. Let's go, good start. I've been watching this UFL game, the Orlando team. Dragon. They're looking good. That's what I said, we're looking good.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh, good money.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there.
I should have looked at the stats. I didn't look at the stats or nothing.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Saquon, see, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't even look.
5
That's what I
yards
look
is the tally on
Saquon.
first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well,
This defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
Oh, yeah.
And the Falcons get there.
Best pass rush in the league, baby.
Jalen Walker
Mr. Cinnamon
on 8
the
sacks for him on the season.
Damn,
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Shuck now to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Let's go. Oh, that's a pick.
Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 4th down, the Saints' new man for 2025, Kai Kroger on to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. He'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Oh, the Aviators are the Roughnecks? The Roughnecks turn from Houston to the Columbus, baby.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true. And this is
Holy
picked up by the
shit,
Saints.
Holy
Down the
shit.
right sideline.
Ah.
Inside the 10. And he's
What?
into the end zone.
Come on.
Return.
That's
Saint touchdown.
That's what I get for trying to spin, I guess.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
Well, I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they don't choreograph very well usually.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Uh-oh, he can do the kick.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Man. A streamline now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation that their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Penix. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
19 Tiger.
To the air, Penix. Open man is Waddle, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A play fake. Now Penix. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Penix working out of the gun here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. He'll try and do this himself.
Come on, give me juice damage.
Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Probably have Waddle immediately.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is
We gotta
good.
take the points.
So
I'm
he's
totally
been
on
automatic
phone.
to this point of
You
the
gotta take
season,
the
and
points.
he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager.
Diablo.
Especially since they lost the last time out.
Diablo.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 6. To throw now, Shuck. He'll find a man over the middle. It's
Let's go. That's what you do. Stay in the
the
game.
offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
Oh,
They cannot convert, and they
let's
turn it over.
go.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. That's out.
Oh my gosh, we got fucking big slow ass straight.
There on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, Falcons.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Waddle, the motion man right. And looking to throw. Penix.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Falcons.
We're watching. We're watching everywhere you go.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
Try to speed this down in there.
And for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Shuck. They're connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. That's good.
Set on the tackles, yeah, well, he's one-on-one out there.
And
He's
that'll
got to
bring
get
up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for
He's
the
gonna
offense
rely on
because the
his
defense
halfback,
brought pressure that
he's
time.
got to.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Shuck again.
Give me that. Oh, my God.
Taken in by his big tight end.
I
And he's
picked
going to
that
have
shit.
the
I
Saints
just
first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and
about
1.
over. Perfect.
The Saints at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing, Shuck. That one caught by Poe. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13.
I
And
don't
it gives
think
him
we
a
can
first
score,
down.
so we got to touchdown.
And this was a nice example of an
I was gonna
offensive
say maybe
coordinator
we get the ball
scheming
back,
his
yeah.
guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's out.
Sideline and
He's out.
incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Devin Neal down right around the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Those spikes
Well,
wow.
that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they'll get
Come on,
this
give
down
me
to the
my
10.
fumble back, dude.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, that's a pick! Go get it,
It's going
AJ.
to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, tired. Yeah, I'm tired.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw again.
Oh, God.
Touchdown.
If I don't play the outside, he has the outside.
Devin Neal from 3 yards out. And the Saints get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle.
Get to the
And
end.
it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I'm already calling timeout, bro. What the fuck?
They're extending the play, hoping
I was already calling timeout.
downfield, but they never did.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Right back to where we were.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Throwing middle,
but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Come on, we can get a stop. Come on.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And
Let's
that
go.
will
It's
get
on the
hop
20.
into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Neal. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it. Here's Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So many losers in this league.
Now Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Controlling down, boys. I should have been using this. I meant to plug this one in the whole time. Using my old controller.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Oh, that's so fucking bad. I'm so late on that. So late. Like, I had to sit down for it. In theory, this guy could fucking clock me on there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of
This guy's just going to the flat, to the flat, to the flat. I need to put him on 0.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
On the double. Warriors 17. Let's go. Panther, come 19. Come 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take up.
Shuck now to throw.
Let's go. Perfect defense. That's what I want.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he
If he's throwing that shit early, that shit should be a fucking interception.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Come on.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. From the gun on 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go, Josh.
One, but incomplete.
Josh Pierce.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now Shuck on 4th down.
Oh my God.
The open man, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Saints, first down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the
Too many
45.
mistakes this game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw now, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
From the gun, Shuck.
Oh no, come on,
Running
man.
back out of the backfield. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the counter, it's Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
They're the beast
First
this
down
time.
pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take over.
Now Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Let him
for
in,
the Saints
let him in.
touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 29 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important
Damn,
extra
just
point
too
there,
many
up and
mistakes.
good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Early reports.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Is he offsides or what?
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And I'm dipping right into him. Why? Why am I doing that?
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one game. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Pick the wrong play.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
I can't find that motherfucker for nothing, dude.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 52-yard attempt.
Booyah.
Kick
Let's
is
go.
good.
Let's
So
just
that
play
draws
defense
a
here.
season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Back at 60. Go. Cougar 19. 65.
Back to throw.
Give me that. Give me that. Come on, man.
So
That's a
17
pick.
seconds now on the clock here.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Chap 60. Chap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
Let's go, pass rush.
And we're down to 8 seconds now. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught. And he gets us to the other
Damn, that might be it. Simon might have made this.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
Damn.
Watch them drive for what
How
will be a
fucking long
go-ahead
is this?
touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback
Holy
who can keep his
shit.
cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I should have played that. I was playing Hail Mary. Fuck. It's crazy.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3
This shit
seconds
on
remaining.
Pro. It's too easy to kick. It's too easy. Fuck.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here.
Let's go!
It's no good.
Let's
And they'll
go!
remain down by 2.
W's in the chat.
What
Eat a
finish
W
this
in the
one,
chat
Charles.
for me
This
one
group, they
time.
come in, they have to fight a
Let's
hostile
go.
atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's
I'm
going to be a
giving
little
that
sweeter
shit.
after this one.
And Brandon,
He called
just
that
like
out
you,
route. Perfect. Let's
How about
go.
that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Falcons, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another
Let's
road
go.
date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a
I'm
loss
glad
that
I
sets them
crashed
back
that
in their
motherfucker at
playoff
the
push
end
as they
there.
fall
Let's
to
go.
6-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Alright, we gotta tighten up. We gotta see him in a couple of weeks. Alright, chat. I'm out. I gotta run to the store.